Today we're gonna learn how to set up our trays. So first of all, we're gonna take our sanitizer here. So we're gonna spray a little bit. All right. Some people will spray it here. Some other people will spray it on the rack. And so you gotta make sure you're covering every single surface. The same on the other side. And on the other side too. This is ready. We're good to go. So here's where I'm gonna explain to you our tray cards, how we set them up in our cooling rack. So if you can see over here and if you read, we have our setting up of the tray cards. So we have different diet orders, and as you can see is the NCS, the NAS, both of them, regular, puree, vegan, mechanical soft, NCS, mechanical soft, NCS puree. So what I want to explain today is that if you can see there are different colors, and our main colors are blue, yellow, red, and purple. So something that you have to know is that we have different diets and each color represents a diet. First we go with the regular one. So if you can see over here, we have regular, but here it says he is mechanical soft. So if you are new on this kitchen and you don't know, we have, that's why the paper over there. Mechanical soft means some of our residents, they don't have teeth, dentures, and so they cannot chew. So that's why we're trying to make sure that the food that we're giving them, it is soft. It is really soft. This is regular, the same one, and you can read it here. Between this one and this one over here, well, this is mechanical soft, as I said, and this is regular, all right? Both of them are in blue, but here's a difference. This one has NAS. What does that mean? That means not added salt. If you can see on the tray, here is dash, and here is salt. The difference of it is because that one over there says it's not supposed to have the salt. As we can see over here, it is a blue tray and it has Mr. Dash and pepper sugar, but the regular one, as you can see, it is over here. So there is something that you have to make sure you gotta read. It is important to read your tray cards because it will tell you what you have to place on the tray card. All right. Another thing. So now, if we go to the red one, right? You can see over here. It is important to read because the way that you set up your trays is like this. You put your seasonings here, your condiments here, on the edge of the corner, right corner. Then you put your napkin here, where you're gonna place your spoon and your fork. After that, on the top one, or the top right corner, you're gonna put your dessert, your salad. All of this space over here, the left one, that will be for your drinks. Why? Because if you put this, and if you see it's wet, you put it over here, it's the napkin and everything is gonna start getting wet. We don't want that. We don't want our paper over here to get wet. So that's why we're putting all drinks on this side, right? So now you have to read, because in our trays they're supposed to have straws, but it is important to read because here it says on notes, this resident is not supposed to have a straw. If you can see it on the notes, it says no straw. So you gotta make sure you read that. So that's why the tray doesn't have any straw. Another thing that I want to show it to you is that some residents are allergic to it, some stuff. You can see it over here, he says that he's allergic to fish. We have to make sure we read that. The same here. He has equipment that is weighted utensils, and I'm gonna show you what kind of utensils are these ones, right, that you're supposed to have. So I'm gonna show you really quick. This is our regular fork. This is our weighted fork. All right, so you gotta make sure that you read your trays, because some residents, they have Parkinson, and the best one, utensils that they can use, is the weighted one. For regular people, that will be the regular fork. So make sure you read your trays. If we go to the colors now, we said that the blue one, it can be mechanical soft, or it can be also a regular diet, right? But also mechanical soft can be NCA, it can be a red one. Why? Because red one means they're diabetic. So if you can see over here, there is a Splenda. They don't have any sugar on it. Okay, so you gotta make sure that you read. How do you know that? Because it says NCS. NCS means no concentrated sugar. All right, so that means that this one over here, you can see it says red. It has the salt, it has the pepper, but it has the Splenda on it. Okay. Another thing that you have to know is the purple color. The purple color, we're giving it for our vegan people. You can see over here, you can read it, that is vegan, but if you can see something interesting, it says mechanical soft too. And it is not blue. Mechanical soft does not mean that it's blue. It means just the texture of the food. The color is pretty much the diet. They're vegan, he's regular, he is diabetic. And so here's one over here, the last one. This is yellow. This is puree. As you can read, that is puree. So the color of it, that will change. And it can have regular, it's just the texture of the food. That'll be like a pudding, right? So that's different, that's the texture of the food. So pretty much that's it. That's what you have to know when you're setting up the trays. When you are done setting up, you put them in place. All right.